What do you think about Colorado? Okay, I talked about Colorado the other night, so let me say this about Colorado. The same stupid ass Democrats that run around talking about voter suppression, oh, our democracy, voter suppression, are the same Democrats who is basically violating your right to be able to vote for the person of your choice. Yep, that's what they're doing. I believe some Republicans are involved. I'm not for sure. But the same deep state to talk about our democracy. Now, let me explain something. When you hear them talk about a threat to our democracy, what they're talking about is a threat to their communism, a threat to their control. All right? That's what they view their democracy as. When I speak about democracy, my democracy is my right to be able to vote for the person of my choice. My democracy is the right to be able to be part of a free and fair election. Even though we are a constitutional republic governed by constitutional laws, we are a republic governed by constitutional laws, all right? When you hear the Democrats talk about their democracy, they're talking about controlling you in the disguise of communism, all right? As a dictator, all right? That's what they're talking about. But our democracies, America democracy, is having the right to be able to vote in a free and fair election. Y'all got it? See, one thing I found out that the left and the deep state love to do, they love to conflate the words. They love to conflate the meaning of the words. All right? Just like the one word they always use is transgender. No, that's a made up word that they put out there in the atmosphere and everybody adopted it. I'm not adopting that word. What they are cross dressers, okay, impersonators, Decepticons. All right. So don't let them continue to do this word salad on you. And you be running around here talking about a threat to my democracy and you don't know what they're talking about. Okay. The threat to their democracy is communism, dictatorship. All right. So because I oppose dictatorship, yes, I'm a threat to their democracy because I don't choose to go along with their democracy. I prefer to have our democracy where I can vote for who I choose to vote for freely without any election interference, without any fraudulent activities taking place in our elections. Yes, 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 that's right. I'm able to vote for the person I choose to vote for. All right. So if we have a ball game and we have these different teams that's part of the game, four people shouldn't be able to go in and say, well, that team can't play because we had heard or we suspect this, and this. All right. That is unconstitutional here in America. But because they really feel like we're under a dictatorship, tyranny here, they feel like they can break the law and do whatever they want to do. Okay. Now, President Trump got to spend more money to get these people back in line to let them know, no, we are a constitutional republic here. We're governed by constitutional laws. You can't just go in and say, oh, he was part of this, he was part of that. He ain't been found guilty of nothing, ain't been charged with nothing. So you can't just go in and suppress the voters' will to be able to vote for the person of their choice. Now, I don't know how many hundreds of people we got running for the Republican primary, but if it's 100 of them, then all 100 should be there on the ballots and allow we, the people, to be able to decide, not a few people to select who they want. That's where they have been getting it twisted. Okay? That's where they've been getting it twisted at. All right? This is straight up election interference. It is fraud and it's voter suppression because they're suppressing your will to be able to vote for the person of your choice. Okay, that's my thought on the Colorado. It's fraud. It's nothing but fraud. These people are so scared of President Trump. First off, they know they can't beat him. All right? President Trump has the people. Okay? The Democrats and the deep state snake Republicans, the GOP, they have the cheat. They have the machines. They have the fraud. You got me? All right? So it's going to be hard for them to put all of these different names that's not American names in the slot. We already got them on every end with them being online. We already know that. All right? Them running the same ballot through the tabulator. We already know that. Flipping and switching votes and the machines breaking down and all of that different stuff. We already know that. So now they're coming at another angle. Well, we'll just keep them off the ballot. They can't do that. But what they want you to think is that they can do it. And what we got to let them know is you can't do that. That's illegal. Period. But if people don't open up their mouth and if people don't fight back, they will take and continue to dry rape this country like they've been doing for all of these years with no lubrication. Yep. Yep. Now you have Kathy Hochul up there in New York talking about signing legislation aimed at coming up with a plan for reparations for slavery. Okay? Now, first off, New York, they didn't have slaves. So why is she calling herself going to sign some legislation to throw money at a plan to figure out how to pay reparations for slavery? See, one thing I found out that a lot of these people love to do, they like to find a cause. They create it first. They create the problem. Then they take and throw money at the problem, leave you left stuck at the bottom with the problem, but the money be gone. And as far as I'm concerned, this is just another undercover way to use black folks in order to launder money. Okay? Remember, they claimed they gave $50 million to the agents because of some type of hate something. Remember when they did that? $50 million? How many agents got some of that money? Y'all think about it. See, they say they're gonna, just like, what's the lady that looked like the Black Statue of Liberty? Sheila Jackson Lee, or Jackson Sheila Lee, whatever her name is. They formed a committee talking about we're going to work on reparations for slavery. Have y'all heard anything about it? How much money was given to that particular committee or that group to go into a little small meeting like they the KKK, go into a little small meeting with all this money talking about, well, let's figure out a way to throw reparations at the black folk. And a lot of them black people were never slaves. They were never slaves. However, when you really truly look at it, y'all, we all slaves. It's just wearing a different jacket right now. All right? But when we talk about my ancestors who were slaves, all right, just think about it. None of us ain't never been no slaves. We was all born here. I don't care if you black or white. Why should one set of individuals have to pay for another set of individuals when neither one had nothing to do with either one? My ancestors were slaves. But I'm not no slaves. Now, if they really, really was true about this, y'all pay attention, watch this, listen up. If they really, really, truly, truly was true about reparations, everybody will be looking into how to pay every American citizen for this engineered bioweapon that's been released here in America and have a lot of people sick, maimed, and even dead from what they did to this country. Now we talking, okay? Because now it affects all of us. What they did have affected all of us in some way, shape, size, or form. Now, they need to be paying us for that, okay? But black folks, don't let them use your cause just to take and launder money, because you ain't going to get a damn penny. You ain't going to get a dime. I hear this fool down there in California. They want to pay, what is it, $5 million to each black person? Don't quote me on the number, but I believe it's $5 million to each black person. Well, when did California have slaves? Huh? No. They want to put that into law so that they can launder that money back to themselves. Black people down there homeless, on the streets, boo-booing in the streets. Talking about $5 million per black person. Y'all stop being misled and hoopla by these people. These lying-ass people. They ain't nothing but damn liars. All of them. The same Democrat Party, who is the party of slavery, wants to now form committees to figure out how to pay you reparations for slavery. And they were the one responsible for it. Y'all better think about it. Them bastards ain't going to pay you one dime. You won't see one red cent of that money. That money going back into their pockets. They're just allocating it for your cause. You won't see nothing. So y'all better stop going along with this foolishness. You know, I've listened to the news and listened to the TV. A lot of time I have to turn that stuff off because the stuff that they're talking about is not making no sense. It's just not making no sense. Right now we have an invasion happening at our southern borders. All right? There's an invasion going on. All right? We need to be talking about that. We have hostages here in America, the J6 hostages here in America that needs to be released. We need to be talking about that. Oh, no, They want y'all to be concerned about taking off your dicks and putting on a clit or taking and killing your unborn baby. That's what they want everybody to be concerned about. Sex and gender. Your pronouns. That's what they want you to be concerned about while we're being invaded here in America. Y'all really better think about it. Oh, look, when I come to y'all, all I come to y'all to do is to tell you the truth. All right? On the way I see it and my opinion about it. Okay? We're having open dialogue and I'm doing this in love. Okay? Now, if you feel like you need reparations for your ancestors, then you keep on fighting for the cause. But it ain't going to do you no good, baby, because you ain't going to see a dime of that money. Oh, no, you're not going to. They may pay a house bill, but then when tax time come back, they're going to ask you, did we pay your house bill? How much was it? Then they'll get that money back and leave you in debt. Stop falling for these schemes and these scams. Let me tell you, it's only one thing that I want from this damn government, and that's for them to leave me the hell alone. That's it. Leave me the hell alone. That's it. Period. Go somewhere and leave me the hell alone. Get out of my house. Leave my gas stove alone, even though I don't cook on gas, but for the ones that do. Leave my gas cars alone. Leave my business alone. You see what I'm saying? Leave my jobs alone. Leave the jobs here in America so people can work. And stop allowing people that ain't supposed to be here to take those jobs, to drive down the wages. Yeah. You do that. But leave me the hell alone. Leave me, my family, the hell alone. That's the only thing that this government can do for me. Because they All of this stuff, when they talk about doing something for you, ain't nothing but a setup. I've been seeing a lot of these little bitty commercials talking about, oh, go put in, you can get $6,000 here, $5,000 there. You go put your application in, they give you that money come tax time. When they ask you, did you get that? That's how they're going to recycle it back. And what it's going to do is going to cause you to be in debt because you done went and spent it on some TVs and some gym shoes. Uh-huh. You probably didn't even pay a doggone bill. You might have got a new car and can't even keep that bill up. But then this is how you're going to find yourself in debt because you're going to have to pay them back. And then when you don't have the money to pay them back, guess what? They're going to charge you a late fee. Uh-huh. Then they're going to charge you interest. So you might have got $2,000, but you're going to have to pay $10,000 back once it's all said and done. But now to each his own. To each his own. I'm just educating you. That's all I'm doing. When I see that stuff come in, I tear that stuff up, shred it right on up. I don't want none of their money. I don't want none of their stuff. The only thing I want from this government is for them to leave me the hell alone. Allow me to live my life in peace without them always putting all this damn red tape and be like, oh, you can't speak. Oh, you can't say that word. Oh my God, if you do this, then we're going to have to get you for that. And all that. Leave me the hell alone. All right. All right, y'all. Now listen, they about to call me. I got to get ready. Yes, Merry Christmas to you. Happy New Year to all of you all. Yes, I cannot believe it's been a whole year. Yes. So Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. And I hope you all have a very, very good Christmas, all right, with your families. And ain't nothing wrong with talking about President Trump and Jim Crow Joe. That's right. What you do, what you talk about is you show them the difference between the two. President Trump's America versus Jim Crow Joe Biden's nightmare. All right? That's all you got to do. You're going to find out a lot more of your family members are now coming to your side because they don't like what they see going on here. Okay? People are used to living their lives, not sitting back wondering when they're going to be killed, when they're going to be arrested, what's going to happen next. That's not living. That's not having that life, liberty, and a pursuit of happiness. You can't be happy living on edge. Hell no. All right, y'all. Y'all hear it in the background. They are calling me.
Sort of.
All right. Okay, there we go. So look, they done got me here. I'm going to go ahead on and get on off this thing. But look, go to The Viewer's View, theviewersview.com, so you can come on the show. You can come on the show with me and we can chat. Okay? I love you all, and I'll see y'all in a few. Bye-bye.